not feeling good today. Like the lower half of my body from my waist down is going numb. I don't feel good today. I don't know. I think I might die today. Feels like it. I don't think I'm gonna survive the night. My body feels really bad today. Oh God, talk about a mercy killing, right? I wonder what's gonna happen to the person that does this to me. Nothing? Or are they gonna get, I don't know, what do you think? I couldn't imagine fucking trapping someone down like this. Stripping everything away from them. Communication with the world, food, everything. Even access to funds to pay off bills. Even down to the point that they won't even accept rent at this point. And I'm pretty sure there's surveillance cameras all through my apartment. I'm pretty sure there's surveillance cameras inside my apartment. I've seen some sketchy shit, but I don't know what it is. I can't figure it out. But yeah, today I feel like shit. After I got fucking hit that trip wire at the grassy knoll, all of a sudden I start feeling like shit now. I think they injected me with something. Feels like, my whole body's fucking going numb now. I guess I am dying. We'll see. I feel like I'm dying right now. I didn't expect to die like this, though. I really didn't. So get ready with me while I take a shower. Oh fuck, I feel sicker now. Feel real sick. We'll see if I die on camera now. Wouldn't that be funny? Everybody sees it for what it is. No, I am not good right now. I am not good right now. And you know what's funny? No one gives a fuck. Don't worry. All of us die alone, too. Most of us do die alone. Especially in old age. I don't feel good. Damn, I don't even get a fucking, prisoner's last meal before the execution, you know? Like, you're gonna be fucking hungry in the afterlife, dude. We call you guys in Asia hungry ghosts, people like you. All they do is fucking come to Earth looking for something just hungry nonstop. So yeah, not feeling good right now. It sounds good in theory, but it's not. You look like a piece of shit to me, man. Everybody hates your guts because they know who the real bad guy is, not me. I mean, what do you expect? Someone dying on camera. He's been documenting everything from start to finish, even his gradual decline. Looking for help. Everybody ignoring him. Can't get any fucking help. None. Not even from the sketchiest fuckers in America. Not even from the sketchiest fuckers in America. I mean, how the fuck do you even control the Boost Mobile? Nice. What goes around, goes around, goes around, goes back around, yeah. It goes around, comes around, goes back around, yeah. What goes around, Justin Timberlake, always telling you. God damn, I feel stupid. Fuck. Funny how you would think that my mother at least fucking would have watched this shit, or my father or my sister, but fuck, talk about not even coming to your own execution. Nobody. Not a single fucking person came to my execution. Fuck me. Fuck me, right? Fuck. Not a goddamn person came to my fucking execution. Oh, man. Better sit down. Yeah, I still can't feel my body. No. It's getting worse. I'm feeling like shit more. Nobody has stopped by. My landlord didn't stop by and ask for rent. And it's the 5th. And the 5th is always the last day to pay rent. So, after the 5th, they kick your ass out, or they start charging you extra for each minute. Kind of like that. So, not feeling the greatest, I'll tell you that right now. I actually feel dizzy. I better sit down. Oh, shit, I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all right now. Fuck. I don't feel good. I feel awful. But I'm gonna wash up. I'm gonna wash up. Be a man, James. Wash the fuck up. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I need to smoke a cigarette after I'm done. Fuck. I think I deserve a fucking cigarette after I get this shit done. Fuck. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Fuck. At least I tried. Fuck, I'm gonna do this right. Do it quick and efficiently, not all day long. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I thought so. Time release, right? Oh, fuck. It's the 5th. I didn't pay rent on time. I'm sure the Jensens are pissed. Yeah, I'm already swaying back and forth right now, shaking. And I'm in a hot fucking shower, bruh. I guess if you don't pay your rent after 20 years on time, that'd be fine. They take you out here. They think it's funny or something, you know. It's like sports. I don't know, they have a sport in prison too with the bud. Pin the tail on the piggy, see how far you can land, huh? Yeah. Sometimes they say when things look like hell, you might feel like heaven. But when things look like heaven, you might feel like hell. I don't know, which one's good or bad? What do you decide? You rather feel like hell and look like heaven? Or look like hell but feel like heaven? I don't know. To each his own. In a perfect world, my friend, I guess, right? Oh, shit. I better bring that shit down here. Here we go. Upsy daisy, grab the shower head. Yeah, it looks good on paper, right? Until everybody realizes it was a fucking, what is it? Murder, she wrote? Yeah, murder, she wrote. I wonder how many murders she wrote she's done so far. I think a couple, several actually. This time it was just over the top. It was so fucking John Galliano. So John Galliano that there was no way that it was gonna be stopped. John Galliano style. Make a statement, my friend. I always liked John Galliano. His shit was awesome. I mean, he'd take all kind of styles and fashions and just put them all together. I mean, I'm partial to Alexander McQueen when he was alive because, you know, I just like him, but John Galliano really does stand out. He's like timeless to this point. He's like the Vivian Westwood of our era. The one that just never failed. Just stayed on top the whole time regardless. People still love Vivian Westwood. I have a feeling they'll feel the same way about John Galliano. Vivian Westwood went from the 70s or the 60s up until the 2000s. John Galliano has been around since like the 80s up until now. Still going strong. Yeah. Anyways, that would have been a better idea, I think. You know? I don't know. That kind of over the top, that je ne sais quoi, that nobody can really imitate just right, you know? Everybody wants to try it, but, you know, you can't really dress in public like that. You can only take bits and pieces of it, you know? Everybody think you're like walking around in a costume, but it's fucking art on the runway each fucking time. It's art. My favorite one was like, everybody was like in a military kind of. This is the one I remember as a kid when I saw on fashion TV. They were all in like military kind of sports gear, and they were like in a broken down concrete warehouse kind of thing that was all like spray paint or something. It was just graffiti everywhere. The whole thing was just like really hardcore looking. It was pretty cool. But yeah, that's the first time I think I heard of John Galliano in the 90s. I think it was in the 90s or something. I don't remember. I mean, I heard bits and pieces, but John Galliano, that's when he like blew up on the scene in Europe, I think, around that time. Before he started making his way, like, I don't know what he's doing now, Zara's, or is it, I don't know, I can't afford his clothes. But, yeah. I'm not that part of society, but yeah, John Galliano, totally. He's got great taste, in my opinion. He puts it together just perfect. Looks like art on the runway. I wish I could dress like that. Maybe in Japan. You know, in Japan, they don't mind that so much. They're willing to model people like that. But, I mean, not the everyday culture itself. It's pretty conservative, but, yeah. When I think of John Galliano, I think you can only get away dressing like that in Japan or Korea, maybe. Just anywhere around there. But Korea's still really conservative, but Japan is a little bit more like the edgy one out of all of them. I don't know. Fascist fashion. It's always the best, right, Japan? I don't know. I'm just joking. We'll totally eliminate the whole Holocaust issue. Throw that to the side, all right? Just, I know we can't, but it's not as bad as Stalin, all right? We all could be like dressed as factory workers right now. And women wouldn't be allowed to wear lipstick or makeup or John Galliano clothing, if you know what I mean. If it wasn't for like, yeah, we'd all be like digging in the fields like farmers, singing songs about the motherland. Yeah. I mean, maybe China made it work, but I don't think China's really like that kind of, you know, that kind of agrarian society anymore. I don't know, I've never been there, but, you know, it does have a culture into itself like that, you know, like bonsai and decorative cosmetics and stuff like that. But when you get to Japan, it's like hardcore. They take it to the max. They show everyone how it's done. in my opinion. You know, everybody does it a little bit, but Japan goes all out. It's like, look at this shit. Or they used to. But I think they still have a history of that. But when you look at America, I always think of America in terms of that kind of same concept as Japan. We're like that. We're the edgy ones. You know, China is like the big sister. Korea's like the middle sister. And then I guess like Japan is like, I don't know, the third sister. The third sister's always kind of wild and radical, right? I don't know. What's her name? Margaret Cho. I remember she said something like, when girls hang out in threes, there's the pretty one, the nice one, and the hoe. I don't know how you take that. But if we were to put together England, America, and Australia, which one's the pretty one, nice one, and the hoe? I don't know. You choose. If we were to look at China, Korea, and Japan, I'm sorry, but I'm just putting it in an allegorical context, figurative speech. You would think in terms of like personality traits, edgy versus conservative, responsible versus, you know, I don't mind being the middle child. I understand there's a competition between the top and bottom, but I'm kind of having to be the diplomat in between, you know. One wants to be radical while the other one is like, hey, kid, you know, you can't go and do that shit, you know. So, in terms of that, if you look at it in that context. So, yeah, America, it's known as for being a young country, right? England is like the older, responsible one for everyone. It's like the big sister. The middle sister, when I think of it, is like Australia. No one really notices her, except she's like the Marsha, if you know what I mean. Or not Marsha, Jan. Does that make sense? Jan Brady? Yeah. She's like the Jan Brady of the three. You could even put it in Bobby, Peter, and oh God, I can't remember. Mike? It's not Mike. God. I'm getting old. I'm sorry. I'm getting old. But you know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't remember everything. It'll come to me later. But yeah, even in terms of that, you know. Gosh, I can see his face. Even the older version of him, he's the only one I can see his face in the older version. The rest I can't. The rest I see as kids, but him I can see him as the older. I can still see him in his older age. I always think, oh God, I don't know. I remember the rest of the guys as younger, but I don't remember him. I can still see him in his older age, though. I don't know. God, what is his name? God damn. I know what he looks like. I'll tell you that. Even to this day, I know what he looks like at his current age. That's a weird thing, right? I don't know what Bobby and Peter look like, really. I remember when they looked about in their 20s, but the other guy, is it Dave? Not Dave. But yeah, I can see him as an older man now, but the rest I can't. What is his name? Not Mike. That was the father, right? And Florence. Alice. Why can't I remember his name? Danny? Not Danny. Oh, fuck. I see him right there in front of me. I see him as an old man, you know. Man, I'll have to think about that one for a second. I remember when my mom said, as you get older, you start forgetting things. Man, I used to be good at remembering all kinds of shit. Not anymore. Especially pop culture and all that shit. I'm not talking about daily responsibilities. Obviously, I can do those, but I mean, do you remember every fucking character in every movie you saw? No. Even if you watch The Brady Bunch all your fucking life. And you know it a day in and day out. God, and I can't even remember his name, but I can see him as an old man. Gosh. I can't remember. I just feel like it. I don't know. I know it's real basic. Danny? Not Danny. I don't remember. Gosh, how do I not remember who that guy is? Shit. But I can see him right in my. It's like I have it on the edge of the tip of my tongue. Weird. I know who he is. I know who he is. Why do I want to keep saying Mike? I don't know why I keep on saying Mike. But that's his dad in the TV show. Bobby, Peter, and Daniel, not Daniel. God, was it D? Did it start with Dave? Not David. But it couldn't have been that hard to remember. I think I remembered it. I don't even know. Anyways, I'll figure it out, maybe. Somewhere along the lines. But yeah, I remember he was in some commercials too, wasn't he? Huh. And he was an older guy. Anyways, I can't remember his name. Pete. Anyways, I'll figure it out. How do I not remember that dude's name? Wasn't it his original name though? I swear to God it wasn't it? No? God. Someone had the original name. Mike? What was his name? Shit. I know Florence Henderson. Why don't I remember his name for some I remember him, like, throughout the whole show. The oldest brother, yeah. The oldest brother. Jeez. Even when they had that kid there, I don't know who he was, but I remember him. The little redhead kid. But Bobby, Peter, Danny? Is that right? Danny, Bobby, Peter. Is that right? I gotta look. Danny, Bobby, Peter. Is that right? Fuck, I don't think that. Danny Brady? No, that doesn't sound. Bobby Brady, Peter Brady, and Danny Brady? Is that right? I have to look it up. I don't remember. Danny? Danny, Bobby, Peter. That almost sounds right. I'm gonna have to look it up. It's gonna play me. I don't. Yeah, I used to watch that. The Brady Bunch all the fucking time. As a kid, too. Anybody here? Talk about forgetting shows, huh? When you're a kid. Used to watch that shit all the time. Thanks, Mike. Is that right? Thanks, Mike. That channeled out there. Yeah, I think their dad has the same disease I did in the movie, or in the TV show. I think we both had that disease. Oh shit, I'm bleeding. I think I'm gonna, after I'm done, I'm gonna call this quits for a second and then start back up on my daily cigarette breaks, hourly cigarette breaks with James Kerby. So I'm almost done. Then we'll start back up and I'll leave the other one running so non-stop. So you guys know what I'm doing. Don't worry. I don't think I have much time left anyway. So. Emo says she's excited to see me again. We got some things to accomplish on the other side. Some fun things, she said. It's gonna be fun, she says. They'll love it. They'll love it. They'll love it. Yeah. It'll be wonderful. Fun times. Yeah, fun times. you know, when you go cruising, like ship cruising, they say sometimes people go missing on those things. They say be careful because you're going to get sucked into the rudders, if you know what I mean. So, anyways, that's why I don't like being on the open seas anymore. It's scary as fuck. Been out in the ocean a couple of times. Not fun. Not fun after a while. I mean, I've been out there for like 8 hours and you're just bobbing around, getting sick. People throwing up all around you, especially on like stormy seas. But in Korea, it wasn't that much bad, but on the Atlantic Ocean off of Virginia Beach, that was bad. Oh my God. Thank God I didn't puke, but everybody else did. I probably should have been in the Navy because of that, but no thank you. You know, somehow I just couldn't do it. I couldn't yak all over the place. But that's a real test if you can handle motion sickness on the open seas. You can do that shit. Me, probably not. I can't. It's just the puking part I don't like to do. But as far as being like able to handle it, I'm gonna have to lay down for like before I get sick. And that's not good. Making me like an authentic Kansas boy. So yeah, not an ocean boy, but a Kansas boy. Landlocked, away from the ocean. You know. But yeah, the oceans are pretty cool. Did I catch a lot of fish? I always do in the ocean. Let's put that. This is how you catch it. Alright, so you take your fucking pole, drop your line down. You'll put like a squid or like some kind of eel on it, baby eel, or squid bits. And then you just drop it down. And the moment you start feeling something, you just yank it up real quick. Just keep doing that until it snags in their mouth. So just quick yanks. Every time you feel a nudge, just yank it up real quick. And that'll hook into their mouth if they try to bite into it. So yeah, like I could catch up to like, I don't know, tons of fish that way. Out in the ocean, but I always find freshwater fishing a lot harder. So freshwater fishing is a lot harder. Unless you're like fishing for like, I don't know, sunfish, but like bass or walleye, I don't think those are easy fish to catch. But out on the ocean, you can catch groupers and like anything. They'll eat anything out there. I think they just eat anything. So they're hungry for any bits and pieces. That's why I don't really like to go out there, because when I was in South Korea and we went fishing, something grabbed my pole and I wasn't expecting that, and it almost dragged me into the water, and I got real scared, and I was like, I really don't want to do this anymore. I didn't realize how big it was. It's like I almost got pulled overboard because it was just my fishing pole. I was like, the hell kind of fucking Godzilla animal lives down there? Scary as fuck. So after that, I didn't want to go. That's the last time. But before, I mean, it could have been a shark, but I don't know. It just scared the fuck out of me so much. I mean, I've been like, I've gotten hooked onto some stuff on the Atlantic, but nothing like that. It was so scary. I could only think a whale, maybe. Like a whale of some sort could have that power, but oh, I'm so glad my line broke. I was so glad my line broke. It was the scariest shit I ever experienced. And I was just like, after that, I really didn't want to fish anymore. I was just like, I'm done, thank you. Started throwing like fucking eels overboard, like little baby eels. Probably took too much fish or something, I don't know. Didn't pay them back or something, I don't know. But it was scary, I'll tell you that. And after that, no thank you. I'll never go out on the ocean again. I don't care what it was, but it was scary enough to, yeah. Felt like they had the, I don't know. It was just fast. It was really fast and unexpected. And I never had anything swing me around like that real quick when I was fishing, so. And it wasn't like it was snagged on something. It was like it pulled me. It was like moving. Because I remember it was moving. It wasn't like, oh, I got snagged and the boat's running. No, this thing was moving and pulling me into the water. And I got freaked out, fucked out at it. And I was just like, I don't want to fish no more. And after that, I just decided I never want to do two fish. I never felt that at the Atlantic, but I'm sure other guys have. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but when I was in the Sea of Japan, I think, or the Yellow Sea, yeah, scared the shit out of me. It was a beautiful, beautiful scenery, though. These huge jutting rocks out of the water. It's just beautiful. When you're out on the Atlantic, you don't get that scenery, but because you're out in open waters. So, I mean, I don't know how far you go. Like, I don't know. I couldn't tell you how far, but you go far, I think, for 8 hours. And then you just bob out there. And just like snag fish and then go to the next one. But remember, you might want some like motion sickness medicine, right? Or you're gonna yak all over the place on a stormy night. Especially out on the Atlantic. I don't know how they did it back then. The Atlantic is just, I can imagine, it's just always. Like always, like fucking sloshing around in my opinion. I've never seen the Atlantic ever like calm and steady really. Except off the coast of New York City, but, you know. But going out there, I always feel like on rare occasions, it's like nice, but on the majority, it's just stormy and I don't know, that's my image of it as I remember it, but I'm sure they have nice days, but when I was in, I don't know, when we were in Virginia vacationing, the whole time it rained, and it stormed. So I don't know, I'm not familiar with the weather. I think it's like hurricane season or typhoon season. Maybe, I don't know. We don't really have those until you see have tornadoes. So. Yeah. Fishing on the open sea is not, it's fun, but it's scary at the same time.
It's fun, but it's scary because you have a pretty good chance of catching good fish. But as far as I just do not like it out there that far. Scary. I mean, swimming out in Kansas, the only real risk you have is like brain-eating amoebas and snakes. You don't have like, I don't know, sea monsters hanging out in the water like they do in the ocean. You don't know what's in that water. That's a scary thing. But in Kansas, it might be like a turtle or something. I don't know. I don't go out that way. There's no reason to. It's not like you can hide that shit there. Sounds good in theory, going out to the water and, I don't know, fishing and stuff like that, but you never know what you're going to get, never know. And God forbid you come across some mermaid and she drags you into water and kills you. Yep, mermaids will kill your ass. They're not as cute and lovely as you think. Like sailors know, mermaids are deadly. I don't know what they do with us, or men. I don't know what they just eat us? Is that what they do? I don't know. Or they just drown us, I don't know. Like, totally don't go near a mermaid. Bruh, don't. Don't go near a mermaid. She'll drag into the water and I don't know what she does with but you after that. Yeah, if you ever read is it the Iliad and the Odyssey? Maybe it's the Odyssey. Or O Brother, Where Art Thou? By the Conan brothers. That's an adaptation of Homer's Odyssey. And the mermaids, or the sirens, are always trying to kill men. Even though they're hot and sexy and, you want to spend all night with them. But ultimately, the mermaid is going to kill your ass. And she knows that's what her intentions are. So, yeah. That's why I don't like going out in the ocean anymore. Like that. I don't know if I snagged a mermaid. You know what I mean. Yeah. I don't know if there's mermaids in the Sea of Japan and the Yellow Sea off Korea. I know there's some in the Atlantic, but I don't think they thought I was much, I don't know. I'm never going that way anyways to find out again. I think that was enough to make me realize I don't want to be out there anymore. You know, so. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's scary though. The Atlantic Ocean, you know. Beautiful, but it's scary. Just like the Sea of Japan. But at least the Sea of Japan, you see like coastal lines, I think. Even when you go out far, I think. But out on the Atlantic, once you get past like shore, it's a whole nother story. Sorry, I just put some mouthwash in. Gotta rinse it out, so. I do brush my teeth, but I actually brush my teeth twice when I brush it first. I do like the teeth in my mouth and everything, and then I finally do my tongue separately. So, hey. After that, after I'm done rinsing the first time, I do my tongue to prevent periodontal disease so that I don't get periodontitis. You don't want periodontitis, I guess, from what the dentist says. That's why you have to brush your tongue so that, get all that white junk off. Be right back. Because your tongue is like a sponge. It just absorbs shit. And goes straight to your blood system, right? And causes like problems like heart attacks. Definitely that shower made me feel better. Calmed everything down in my body. Nice hot shower. Is that the panacea? I don't know. Salicylic acid face wash? I don't know. Probably not. But I feel better right now. Panacea is like medicine. I don't know. The cure-all. That's what I learned it was as.
I don't know if that's the case or not, but it does help so far. All right. I think it's Danny Brady. Bye.